How hard should you roll at your academy at different times of the year and with different people? Let's have a look. Hey guys, Coach Tom here. How hard do you roll? This is one of the most common questions I'm asked, both from you guys online around the world, but also just in my academy. I'm asked this 3 or 4 times a week, every week, and it's obviously a complicated answer because it depends. It depends on what your goals are, what you're preparing for, and who you're rolling against. But it's very important to realize that while you can roll lighter physically, mentally you should always stay sharp, okay? I see a lot of guys on my mat and girls on my mat who are very skilled, who go, I'll just be nice to this beginner and I'll let them do what they want. But you have to be careful, because if your body gets reps and reps and reps of people passing you, all of a sudden someone's going to pass you in competition because your body didn't get enough practice in the correct behaviors. And even though you're letting them pass your guard, you have to be careful like that. So in my gym, if you rough up a beginner, you're gonna have a problem with me. I don't like that kind of ego crap in my gym. You shouldn't treat beginners like that unless they've got an attitude problem or something. But I think you can never make it so easy on beginners that you damage your own jiu-jitsu. So for instance, I've just come back from Worlds. I've got another competition in a few days. So, I've been training harder lately. These are important competitions for me. And but if I was training against one of my blue belt students, if they're a good blue belt, I'm going to be harder rolling than a new blue belt. A purple belt, I'm going to roll harder again, obviously. But in terms of the strictness, I'm going to roll just as strict. So I'm not going to make silly mistakes. So just because I'm not using a lot of force, I'm still going to be staying strict. So let's just demonstrate it live, because we can, all right? So Paul's here and he's on his back, okay? I might be passing his guard. So in competition energy, I'll show sort of some competition energy here. So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna be here and I'm just gonna pass. And I'm gonna go with full power and commitment, because anything less than 100% isn't training day. But this isn't competition time, this is training time. So now let's imagine Paul might be a new beginner, a female student. I don't want to use all of my strength or put all my weight through this person. So I'm going to go lighter physically, but mentally my technique is just as sound. So I go here, and I'm here, and I stay tight. I'm just going to pass like this. So I never even put any weight through Paul, but I stayed with good form. So in terms of how hard do you roll? You roll as hard as you want. If you think you're going to get to the high levels, like in the last few years when I've really had access to great world class brown and black belts to do my training camps with, if you're not rolling close to your 100%, in terms of being a high level competitor, forget it. You're just not going to have what it takes on competition day. But obviously you can't roll crazy all out and injure all your partners or yourself. So you want to stay mentally strict at 100%, but then physically go a little bit lighter. But no matter how hard or soft you roll, you need to last to the end of training. Okay? So if your coach has got you rolling, say for 10 5-minute rounds with a 1-minute break, you need to roll for 60 minutes. So don't roll hard for the first 20 and then just sit out. That's cowardly. You roll so you can make it to the end. But likewise, maybe at your gym you only roll 3 7-minute rounds or something. It's a shorter period of rolling. You make sure when you walk out of the door you're spent. If you feel like you could go an extra round, you probably didn't roll hard enough. So make sure you're on the continuum at the right spot. You want to be ideally out of gas at the end completely. If in doubt, obviously you can go a little bit lighter maybe, but if you've got competitions coming up, sometimes trying to run out of gas is a good thing, because you want to know just how much capacity of gas that you have. So when you feel that in a competition, it's not foreign. So there you have it, guys. That's how hard I think you should roll. It's varied. It's not an easy answer. I can't just say roll at 50% or 30% or 80%, because it is always going to vary. But you must last to the end, okay? If you're preparing for a competition, you better get used to going 100%. If you're not used to it, your adrenaline and cardiovascular system just won't cope. And just make sure when you're rolling, even if you want to roll light with a beginner or a lighter student, or like say a new female student especially, you know, you want to make sure they have the most positive experience of grappling in such a male-dominated sport. You still want to roll with a bit of strictness. Unless you're teaching them something, you still want to roll with strictness. Even if the physicality is removed, mentally, you must still be sharp. So there you have it, guys. A bit of a long-winded answer, but I hope I've given a good one. Okay, that's the advice I give to my students. That's the advice I give to you guys. So roll hard, have some fun, and see you next time. Thanks for watching the video, guys. For more videos, click here. To subscribe to this channel to get all of our awesome videos, click here. And if you'd like to have our hour-long series for free on footlocks and how to defend footlocks and leg attacks of all kinds, please click here. I'm Coach Tom, guys. I'll see you next time.